Getting started with app management. App inventory. This right here is your very own app inventory. These 4 apps have been added by default. You can add all kinds of apps to your inventory. Filter them out by platform, license, app type, and categories. Here you have app groups. You can create groups to better organize and manage apps. While distributing apps and all, you can select an app group instead of choosing the apps one by one. App catalogs are more like a custom app store. You are not pushing the apps per se, but you are providing the users with a single place to choose the apps from. The app catalogs appear within the Hexnode MDM iOS app. As for the app inventory, when pushing enterprise apps, you can only choose the apps in your app inventory. So you should first add all your enterprise apps to your app inventory. Same with web apps. You should have them ready in your inventory before deployment. For store applications, you'll have the option to search and choose the applications from the store. But still, it's a good practice to add the required store apps to your inventory. That way, it'll be easier to keep track of them and more convenient to select the apps when pushing to devices. Let's try adding apps to the app inventory. Starting with an enterprise app. If you have the IPA file saved locally on your computer, choose it to upload. If you have it hosted appropriately elsewhere, provide the manifest URL and Hexnode MDM will grab the app for you. Pick a category or add one yourself. Description. Remove on disenroll. Check this if you want the app to be automatically uninstalled when you disenroll the device. You can also disable backing up the app. App configuration. Now this is one powerful feature. You can push in-app configurations for supported apps. Let's say it's your company app and you want your employees to fill in certain information or choose certain options during first-time use. You know, info like email or settings like port numbers or licenses. Instead of leaving it to users and running the risk of incorrect setup, you can define in-app configurations to have those fields pre-filled and the options pre-selected. Pretty cool, right? This is not for every app. The app vendor needs to have it developed with a provision for in-app configurations. So grab the XML file with app configurations from your app vendor, upload it here, and you're good. For a Mac app, toggle here and upload the PKG file or put in the manifest URL. As for our IPA, let's add. There you go. You have the option to add or change the app configurations. When you have a newer version of the IPA file, you can just replace here and the updates will get rolled out automatically. We'll get to it later on. Let's go ahead and add a web app now. Be sure to put in the complete URL, choose your own icon, and add. You can modify it anytime the same way. Now let's add a store app. Choose platform, go with iOS and Mac. You can toggle country here to add apps that are available only in a particular region. Let's add this Evernote for iOS now. Likewise, you can add any Mac app too. If you have joined Apple VPP, you can link your VPP account to bring all your volume purchased apps into Hexnode MDM for a seamless distribution. Check out this link for more information on VPP. When you have a lot of apps in your inventory, you might want to create some app groups to keep them organized. These groups will come in handy when you want to push the apps via policy. Instead of picking out the apps individually, you can just select a group. Obviously, you can only select the apps in your inventory. An app catalog is practically a custom app store where you showcase apps for the users to choose from. Let's create a catalog with some productivity apps. You can add apps or app groups in the catalog. Remember that when you push a catalog, the individual apps don't straightaway install on the devices. Instead, The users see these apps featured within the Hexnode MDM iOS app on their devices. They can choose apps from this catalog and install in one tap. No need to search for apps on the public App Store.